Hey, sorry, I gotta go. I'm on video. Hey, this is Johnny Bean. I'll call you back. Hey, I'm doing a live, live, as in right now, even though nobody can see this right now, I guess. Uh, until I share the links. Google Hangout with David Nesdall. David, how are you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Awesome. It's not like we've been sitting in here for like 2 hours already.
No, no, can't be.
Somebody's awake finally.
That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So you want to talk about that guitar,
I
the
think
uh,
so.
the
I think
Rasta?
we could talk about this guitar today. No?
Okay, cool. Well, hey, I'm gonna share the links so people can jump in, watch, ask questions. We got questions too written down. So hey, I'm gonna share these links real quick and tell us about your guitar real quick.
Awesome. No problem. Okay. This guitar, well, this is a replica of a guitar that started its life off as the Crop Circles Unchained guitar in 1981. Um, it was painted black and white. Some people say it was blue and white, but I think it's black and white. Anyway, in 19 between 1981 and 1982, Eddie Van Halen decided to repaint the guitar right over the old paint, these colors, exactly like this. And if you look at this guitar, as you if you looked at the original guitar and this one, if you look very closely, you can actually see the old paint where the circles and the stripes are right through this paint. It's really cool, actually. And on the back, you could see where it would say "Bye, see you later." Now you probably can't see it on the computer here because of the glare. But if you were to look at this guitar close up, like I am now, you can clearly see all of that stuff underneath this paint job, which is actually really cool. Um, Now this guitar is a 2-inch thick body from here to here. Uh, Most Fender Stratocasters or Strat style guitars are 1 3/4 inches, but Eddie decided to go with a slightly thicker body because at the time he thought the Floyd Rose was making the guitar sound a little thin, so he wanted to compensate with a thicker body. Now the only two guitars that he had at the time with the thicker body was this guitar and the Rude guitar or the Weird Shapes guitar, which was also white and black or black and white, depending on how you looked at it. And I have a replica of that guitar as well. We can talk about that one in another segment. Um, but as far as this one goes, this is an exact duplicate of what his guitar was and still is. I mean, Dweezil Zappa owns it now, but it's exactly the same. I believe Dweezil has a gold Floyd Rose on his, but I have an original chrome one on mine. The pickup is a Schaller blade pickup from the early 80s. It's, I guess, the equivalent of like a DiMarzio X2N. It's really, really beefy and fat and very heavy. The body is made out of mahogany. This one isn't very heavy, but it's heavy, and I can understand why Eddie Van Halen didn't like it because it was just super heavy. The neck is a maple neck, maple fretboard. The headstock I have painted like Eddie painted it in '83, just before he gave it away. Uh, the thickness at the nut is 1 5/8 inches, which makes this an R2 nut. Um, and I believe it's a 10-inch radius down the board, 10 to 12, I believe. So it's fairly flat. You can bend crazy uh, steps. It's just ridiculous. This guitar is super, really nice to play, and it sounds great. Um, I have a brass block in the back of this, and also great for sustain. The tuning pegs are Schaller minis. He had some type of Schaller Schaller tuning pegs on his. I don't think they were the minis, but that's what I have on this. Other than that, it's pretty much that's pretty much it on this guitar. I absolutely love playing this guitar. It stays in tune really well. It's fun to play. If you have any questions about it, and if anyone has any questions, please write them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer any of the questions. Johnny, do you have any questions? Anything you would like to add about this guitar?
Yeah, is it? Is that it?
I think that's it.
Are we done? Okay, good night, everybody. That's been Johnny Bean and David Nesdall and his Rasta guitar. We'll see you next time. Thanks for not watching. No, there's people here. There's 5 people staring at me right now.
Awesome.
I'm waving at them. 6 people. Here's how you wave at 6. Oh, 7 people. Here's how you wave at 7 people.
Nice. The more the merrier.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, I just shared a bunch of links all over. I just hella spammed Facebook, man.
Nice. That's always good.
So they'll be jumping in left and right. But yes, if any of you guys, if you're watching this, if you have any questions on Dave's guitar, if you have any questions on Dave, who the hell is he? Comment in the Facebook, wherever you saw this video on Facebook, just comment in the comments and we will see it. But I got one more thing I have to do real quick. Although let me give you this question. You can answer it real quick, and I'll be right back. Sure. We had a question earlier. Let me get these questions out. See, Dave and we did another video this morning.
A few hours ago.
This afternoon.
Yeah, a few hours ago.
Yeah, and somebody asked a question. Actually, there was a couple. Okay, it was Nick Horton. Nick, how are you doing, man?
Hey, Nick, what's going on, bud?
Yeah. Anyway, I told Nick that we would answer this within the next video we did, which is right now. So he wanted to know, where do you guys buy German Floyds? And while you answer that, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So take your time. I'll just be like a minute.
Okay. Well, Nick, I honestly don't know where you can buy them. I guess you can order one from Guitar Center. You could probably do a special order. But where I get them is I actually am a friend of the family to Andy Papiccio and Sarah Papiccio, where they actually run Floyd Rose. So I get really great deals from them, and I call them directly. I guess you can also call Floyd Rose directly and order online. Please don't quote me on that, but I think you can do that. Yeah, I get most of my upgrades from them. They have all kinds of Floyd Roses, every color under the sun. They have every style. I usually get the titanium saddle blocks from them as well, and the locking screws in the back. Normally, I get the stainless steel ones, but on this particular Floyd Rose, I left them original. But yeah, you can pretty much get them. I even think you can get it at Sam Ash. I think it's not that they have them in stock. You probably have to special order them. Or, if you check eBay, you can get them brand new on eBay as well. But again, I want to send a shout out to Andy Papiccio and Sarah Papiccio Grow for hooking me up all the time. And it's thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And that's a great question. That's a great question, by the way. Thanks, Nick.
I should probably introduce myself to him because I see him at NAMM. He's there, right?
Yes.
At the Floyd booth?
Yes.
Yeah, I see him every time I'm there. I see him there, but I don't know him. Um, I guess I should introduce myself next time I see him.
Oh yeah, sure.
So I remember you were saying that you knew him. You're friends
Mm-hmm.
with him. Okay, we have more questions.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I hear you fine.
Okay, I turned my volume down slightly.
Okay.
Although you're kind of quiet though now.
Oh, I don't. Well, I don't know why. Not sure why.
Nah, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Let's see real quick. Okay, we have another what do you call it? We have another question from earlier, but Eric, our friend Eric Broadbent.
Oh, cool. What's
He
going
left
on, Eric?
he left a comment on one of the pages,
Uh
and he says Rasta all the way.
huh.
Yes.
Nice.
Talked about the Rasta tonight, and Scott giving his to Ed this year.
How cool was that, right?
Video processing right now. After edits, up soon. So yeah, our friend Eric Broadbent, he did a video with Adam from FU Tone,
Uh huh.
and of course, there was that photo of, wasn't it, with Scott Smith, Eddie, and Adam?
Yeah, it absolutely
Wasn't it?
was.
It was all three of them together, right?
Yep.
Do you know what show that was?
No, I don't. Oh wait, you know what? It was Jersey. It was probably Camden.
Camden.
New Jersey. It was in Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm
Cool.
trying to get my iPad to stay. That's why I'm all over the place here. I'm trying to get it to stay in one spot. So please bear with me.
That's cool. I'll start shaking my camera around too, just to make it even out.
Yeah, I think that works. I think that actually works, just like that.
So while you're moving your thing, I'll just be going like this.
Oh,
Oh
what
crap!
a
I
pain,
just hit my.
what a pain in the arse.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, cool, Eric. Yeah, we're looking forward to your video, man. Looking forward to Eric, our friend Eric Broadbent. He's been doing these videos on his channel,
Right.
and a lot of EVH gear stuff, guitar stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So it's cool. Yeah. So you guys, if you're watching this, yeah, subscribe to Eric Broadbent. I'll put his channel I'll link it in the description after this is over with. You guys can check him out.
Mm-hmm.
And cool. All right, so we had another question, and this guy wrote a book basically. So if you're ready, if you want to answer this, here's a book for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is Mish, Mich. Is that right?
I think so. What's going on, Mish?
Mich. Here's his YouTube name. MICH 9876543.
That's
Okay.
a mouthful.
Yeah. And his icon is Edward playing the yellow double neck
Oh, cool.
diver down.
Yep.
It looks like. Okay, so here is his question. Now get ready. I mean, if you can see it, it looks like this. You can't even. There we go.
Yeah, it's big.
So yeah, so it's a book. Do you want to read it off the screen or
No? Because I can't even see what you look like.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, Mish says, "Hey Johnny, got another question for a future chat," and this was sent just a couple hours ago. Not knowing we were going to do this. Another question. That means he asked a question before, right? For future chat, and this has never really come up in one of your chats. and I don't think anyone has made a replica of it. So it'll be a cool topic to bring up, and maybe Dave or you will know some stuff on it. But the dragon snake guitar,
Hmm.
which it's a dragon biting a snake,
Correct.
is what it is. That is on the cover of the 1981 Guitar World. Do you remember what month that issue is?
No.
Oh man.
I can see it in my mind's eye, though. I know what it looks like.
I had that magazine.
Hmm.
I had it years ago. I got it at like a flea market for like nothing, you know. And this was
Yeah.
years ago, years and years. This was like over 20 years ago when I had it. Uh, 81 Guitar World. He's holding it, and there's also a picture of him holding a pickaxe behind some of his guitars. Must have been 79, is what he
I
says.
think
Yeah,
so. I think the Frankenstein had that white pick guard on
had
it
the
or
white
something,
pick
right?
guard on it, and the yeah,
Mhm.
that was late 79 or something. Um, do either of you know the story behind it, meaning the dragon biting the snake guitar? Do you guys think it could be added to the Stripe series line in the future? Well, here, I'll stop right there and read the rest after we answer this.
Okay.
Do we know about that guitar? Yeah, that was a what people think was an Explorer, right?
Yeah, I think it was excuse me, a Black Explorer that probably was a Hondo or a
Mhm.
Fame.
Mhm.
Uh, and the reason I know it is because I had a Hondo Explorer. It was one of my first guitars, maybe my second or third. That was painted red with yellow stripes on it, and I had the reason I liked that guitar and that shape is because it's very cute little story. Back in I guess 1981 when MTV was new, uh, I saw Tommy Shaw from Styx using a Black Explorer. Now I didn't know it was called an Explorer, and I didn't know it was a Gibson or whatever it was, because I was too young. But I knew I liked the shape. I thought the shape was cool. So I was shopping probably with my mom or someone, and in the local mall there was a music store called Matthews Music, and hanging up in that store was this red guitar, Explorer shaped guitar with yellow stripes all over it. It was ugly as sin, but it was the same. It was one pickup with that same control cavity that Eddie had when he used the black one in the early days, and it was a maple fretboard, maple neck, the ugliest headstock ever. Uh, but I think that is what became the snake, the dragon biting the snake. That's what that guitar is.
Yeah, what that guitar became
Yeah.
later.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I don't particularly think it ever sounded that good. Uh, I believe it was a plywood body. I don't think Ed's was anything special. I think it was plywood. Uh, and I've seen Super 8 or 8 millimeter film of Eddie using that in '79 on tour on stage, and it didn't particularly sound that good. I mean, I know sound quality on Super 8 was horrible to begin with, but you hear, in context, you would see him play the black and white guitar as well uh, during the show, and that compared to the Snake sounded so much better. And so I tend to think that it was not a good sounding guitar, but it was a good looking stage guitar, and that's why he used it.
Hmm. Well, here is the guitar we're talking about right here. What we think that it was, and it had a Dan Electro neck on it. You see that?
Hang on. Yep, that's it. That's the famous photo of that guitar. Yeah.
So that's what it was
Mm-hmm.
right there. And so what he's talking about, what it became, was this right here.
Yep.
You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cool. And yeah, there is Super 8 footage of him playing the guitar, with the after it was carved, you know. And yeah, that was made by a friend of his, right? Do you recall his name
No, I don't.
off the top of your head? John Steary or something?
I have no idea. I
Is
don't
that
know.
right?
But I do know that you can get a replica of that of that guitar. I know a guy that actually makes those bodies. I mean, the shapes and the outline of that body. You just have to find someone to actually paint it. So that body can be made.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So he was asking, do you think that'll be a Stripe series?
No, I don't think so. I don't think at all.
No. No.
No.
I don't think it
And
will.
quite frankly, I'm not at liberty to say what I think the next Stripe series are, or what what might be coming up in the future. But I'm sure it'll be something very cool. I just don't think that's going to be in it, especially because it's not a striped guitar. First of all, I think in order for it to be in a Stripe series, it needs stripes.
Well, it's a dragon biting a snake. So if they ever do like a strike series, like a dragon striking the snake, that'd
Uh-huh.
be perfect for the Van Halen EVH Gear Strike series.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and hey, if you guys see that and decide to come up with that, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Put the check right in the mail.
Cool. So Mish, blah 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 blah. Also, since I brought up the picture of him holding the pickaxe in '79, there is an oddly shaped yellow guitar with him that I never saw again or heard anything about.
It's called a
So,
Hydra. It's called the Hydra, and Charvel made that guitar. There's a couple of them on the planet.
so if you guys know anything about it, I would love to hear about it. Looking forward to the video later. Hopefully, you guys can still make it. Thanks, man. Rock on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Hydra. Yeah, or the Mega,
Yes.
right?
What's it called?
Megazon.
The Megazon. Yes. I think what Eddie called it, the Megazon.
Megazone. Uh, somebody did.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's called a Hydra, and Charvel made that guitar for Eddie Van Halen. I think there's a couple of them floating around in the world. And that's all I have. That's the only information I know of it.
I know a guy that has one.
Yeah, me too. Doesn't Scott Smith have one too?
I don't know.
I think Scott Smith has one.
I don't know if he. Well, yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does, but I don't know if he has a real one or
No, it's probably not a. It's
because
probably
he
a,
builds
a
all his own
replica.
stuff.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
probably a
do know a
replica.
guy who has a real one.
Oh, no kidding.
He has a real one built by the guy who actually built those, but it's the same shape, but it's like different colors. It's not yellow. It's not,
Oh,
you know.
okay.
And Eric Broadbent is texting me right now. Is it considered texting if it's through Facebook Messenger?
Messaging. It's messaging.
Facing?
Messenging.
Facebooking. Facebooking.
Put it in the Facebook.
Were you talking about Mighty Might Megazone? That's what it's called, Eric says. Oh, this must be live. This must be like totally live because it was right after we said that. He was sending this.
Yeah. Oh,
Eric,
did Mighty Might make that? It wasn't Charvel?
Eric, do you know?
Call in. Have Eric call in on your
Hey,
line.
Eric. Yeah, call in, man. He says yepper. Eric, do you want to join us? Are you actually are you decent? If you're decent, do you want to jump on here? I can send you an invite. Here's the guitar.
Yep, that's the one,
Right
all
there.
right.
He says, "We'll see if I can." Oh,
So send him the invite. Send him the invite now.
he's naked though right now.
Oh.
So either that means Eric, either you have to get dressed, or Dave and I have to take our clothes off. Either
I did that once, and it was just hell. It was Rocky Horror Show.
you know, because we got a match.
And he's got to, if he's going to get dressed, he has to put some sort of shade
can't.
of orange or red on.
He says he can't do it. He says he can't do it. Do you want to call in, Eric?
Yeah, have him call in.
You want to call in? You can call in. You can just be voice only if you want. Too late, boys. Crashing soon, but enjoying. Cool. Yeah, we'll do another one soon. Real soon. You know, since we do like 10 of these a day. I mean, you know, we do have a slot opening up at like 2:34 a.m. tonight. If you want to jump in, then.
Wow. People are actually going to believe you, man. They're going to stay up, and then when they don't see it, they're going to get angry.
Uh-oh. I'm not talking American time. I'm talking, you know. Oh, he's good for 3:16. Oh, he wants to jump in at 3:16.
That's very funny.
Oh, and Mario commented. Mario's back.
Nice.
Dude.
How you doing, Mario?
Dude, how do I get to where you're talking to me? So what was I going to say about the Megazone, though? I've actually seen a photo of the original guitar, like before Eddie had it.
Uh-huh.
And the headstock was different.
Yes.
I think. It was a different headstock, and then when Eddie got it, the headstock was changed.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's true.
It was 6 on one side, 6 tuners on one side, right? But flat on the other side?
I don't remember. Mario says, "Hey, guys." Hey, Mario.
What's going on, bud?
Thanks for watching, man. So was that for Mish's paragraph? What did he say? Did he say something else? Here it is. So the oddly shaped yellow guitar. Yeah, so it was the Megazone, the Hydra is what it was called. It wasn't it built by Wayne Charvel?
I thought it was, but you know, I don't know. Is Mighty Mike the same company?
Because you turn it sideways and it's a WC. The shape. You can actually see like the initials for Wayne Charvel in the body.
No kidding.
That's the shape of the body. It's like a WC.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I believe that's what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. So the yellow guitar, and yeah, that was a guitar. He really Edward. It was never seen live.
No, I've never seen him play it live.
I've
only seen it in a couple of photos, and that's it.
Yeah, it was mostly in a lot of photo shoot stuff. That's really what it was, I guess. So Mish, there you go. Thank you again for the question. What else?
I don't know. I got nothing on. I got nothing else.
Should I show that photo you sent me or not?
Yeah, you can if you like.
Is it cool? Whoever sent that to you?
I just saw it on Facebook. It wasn't anyone that sent it to me personally.
The one with him playing the guitar live.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let me show this. Let me ask the audience. There's 10 people. Oh, we got our biggest crowd ever. 10 people.
Nice.
or maybe actually 9 because I'm one of them. Dang it! Tell me, is this photoshopped? That was from the last tour. This photo. What do you guys think? Oh, and Mario just said something. Is that a Photoshop? Eric says yes, it is.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Which is Photoshop though? Is Eddie photoshopped into that photo of somebody else playing that, or? I know. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, Ron just commented.
Mm-hmm.
Headstock blurred. No, the headstock's totally clean. That's the thing. The guitar is totally clean. You can't see it. That's
Yeah, you can't see if it's photoshopped or not. It's
it.
a
It actually,
clean photo.
it's a really clean photo. Can I get the photo on this and show you guys? Yes, there it is.
Repost it on Facebook so people can see.
Here it is. Yeah, okay. I'll repost it. Is that? Can you see that? Yeah, it looks good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually.
Well, you can tell that that's not the original Frankenstein body because those seagulls are not. They're not really right. But I think it's someone's personal guitar photoshopped on that on Eddie, and it's just really a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, you can totally see. I can't.
No, that's blurry. You can't see it. Why don't you just repost it?
Well, it's blurry because I'm like on a desk. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, I can tell you it's photoshopped. Number one, Eric says better than his 15 years of Photoshop. I can tell you, number one, it's photoshopped because we would have seen that.
Mm-hmm.
The night that would have happened, there would have been pictures all over of him playing that guitar. So
Sure, absolutely.
there you go. That's end of story. It's a cool photo though, you know, and that photo would make a lot more sense if that was from the Balance tour, because you know he had the Frankenstein with him on the opening night of the Balance tour, and he was actually supposed to play it, and he didn't.
Wow.
So yeah, so if that would have made more sense if it was like a Balance era, excuse me, photo. Oh, I had the spaghetti. Tim and Eric. Spaghetti. Oh, I just turned. I was going to say I just turned David on, but that's going to sound wrong.
No.
I just turned him on to Tim and Eric. Awesome show, great job.
Didn't really turn me on at all.
It's the funniest. If any of you guys out there, if you know who Tim and Eric are, it's the best. So funny. They were on Adult Swim. And Eric, another Eric, Broadbent says, I won't say what I just ate. Was it spaghetti? That's what was that what I had?
Yeah, that's what you had.
I had spaghetti. So I did have spaghetti for. Dang. I think someone else is having dinner right now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My buddy Dennis just had some actually, I think he just had a waffle. Smells like waffles in here.
Cool. Well, hey. Well, I don't know if Dennis and I have met, but tell me, I saw that video earlier, and I thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah, the video of him playing a solo.
Yeah.
My friend Johnny saw your video of you putting the solo on
the lunchbox.
Oh no! Oh, that You doing the music
lunchbox
zoo?
amps?
Yeah.
The lunchbox, the
The
music
one-
zoo.
The one that I told him you hate. Yeah, I said that that you hate anything with high gain.
Yeah, I'm not good.
It was cool, man. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, thank you, Johnny.
Oh, you're welcome.
Did you hear him?
Oh, yeah, I
You're
hear it.
welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I did see that solo too on your Gretsch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, but you got to see his. He just bought a Gretsch that just is gorgeous. It's absolutely. We shouldn't be really talking about Gretsch guitars on a Van Halen chat, but it's really great.
Oh, it's guitar chat. Anybody who
Really
likes
great.
Van Halen guitars, they like guitars. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's all good
Hey
stuff.
Dan, you bringing in your Gretsch?
My cards are right here.
Oh, I want to put it on. I'd like to show it off on YouTube.
Sure.
This is actually going out live. So we're gonna see a photo of not a photo. We're gonna see this guitar real quick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I love Gretsch guitars.
Yeah, this one is absolutely ridiculous. All right. So here we go.
Nice.
This is called a Gretsch Country Club, and it's in Cadillac green. It's kind of like one of their Cadillac of guitars, really. It's similar to a white or black Falcon in the size. It's 17 inches wide at its widest area, which is their biggest guitar, and it's also 25.5-inch scale, which is kind of Fender scale. It's a bigger guitar than mine is, and it's absolutely just to die for. What a great sounding guitar, great feeling guitar. And how cool is this? House of Guitars in Dave and Dennis's house.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's really cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Matt, you should be doing videos with that guitar on your channel, man.
Oh no, well, not that guitar, but I have a similar one. Yeah, I should be plugging that into a high gain amp and doing double hand tapping with it, right?
It'd be all nothing but just like feedback.
It actually is pretty. It's pretty good. It doesn't really feed back.
It's like when Nesdall plugs that thing, and it's just like.
No, that's what it sounds like when I go to sleep.
Oh, that's what I hear all the time. Thanks to my 412 cabinets.
That's so funny. All right, say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, Gracie. All right, so I guess we're good.
Yeah.
We got a few. I think Catherine just said something though. Your friend Catherine Hughes.
Oh, cool.
Real quick, real
Katie.
trick, real
What's
trick,
going on?
real quick, Catherine. I think is that I know I'm late to the party, but one of my favorite picks. She posted this.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that one.
Yep, certainly do.
You know that photo. Cool. You made it just in time because we're about to say goodnight, Gracie. Although I think we already did, but cool, man. Awesome. Well, hey, that was great. And yeah, we'll do this again. I know I say this every time we do this, but yeah, we'll get Eric Broadbent in here. And technically he is in here because he's commenting. He's watching, so
yeah.
You are here in spirit. But yeah, we'll get you. Just let us know when you're around, Eric, and we'll get you in these. And he replies some great axes in one pic. That one photo, yeah. Cool. Cool. All right. All right. So, hey, great to talk to you again tonight. I think that was good. We answered some questions we got earlier. Showed off some great stuff. Got to see some behind the scenes great stuff that normally we wouldn't have seen.
That's right.
So cool. Cool. All right, man. Yeah, we'll do this again
Yeah.
soon. I don't think we'll do it tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm going to the dentist. I got this busted tooth I got to get fixed.
Yeah, it's about time.
I know.
It's going to snow here tomorrow. It's going to snow badly.
No, it's not.
All right, it's not.
It's not.
Oh man.
How's the telly, Den?
It's working well.
Good. How's it sound with the 11.5?
I think it's just 11K, and I think so. I won't really know till tomorrow. But he fixed the guitar up, so.
Cool.
Cool, dude. All right.
All right.
We'll do this again.
Yeah.
David Nesdall, Dennis.
Ciao.
Good to see you guys. Eric Broadbent. Look for his video with FU tone on his channel. I'll put his channel below. Subscribe to all these dudes. And we'll do this again very, very soon. JohnnyBean.com. Talk to you guys later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.